Hello, everyone. It's Poofy. How are you doing? Welcome back to Darkside Detective. Is that the name? Let me check real quickly. I can't check. Yeah, the Darkside Detective. I knew it. Chapter 2, or Case 2, Tome Alone. Let's hop in. The case summary: Dooley suggested they visit to the library. He must have seen a strange storm gathering over it. Well, what could that be? Besides tonight's reference to Home Alone. I love it. Oh. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? I don't know, I have some overdue books to drop back. So, that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Ah, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather? The things you're trying to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? Keeps us fresh, sharp even. Plaque. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. I should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her line collection. All right, that clears that up, so that's the same. All right, well, there's only one thing left to do, which is go inside, I guess. Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. You know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted, you know. The usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing after readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do. Or else I call a pair of apple priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Rave 2, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us, and The Law. What is it? Do we really need it? Hey, what happened to Librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Skylight. The heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night, and he promised to take her. But the clocks went forward, and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting. What? Sounds awful, detective. Goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. Makes sense. A silence. Shh. Is this your To repile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Which is right over there. From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. Office? Coat rack. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. But, okay. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. An old photocopier, I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. I got this from Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. Gonna have to up the ante this time. Skylight. Even the lamp is flickering. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half. Or a lazy approximation of half. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. That's okay then. Do we need to... Let's call that Plan B. No, I want to try something else first. Oh, she actually put herself on there. Okay, that is weird. Elevator. An old elevator. Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Ding. Horror. Sci-fi fantasy. Children. What odd leaves that plant has. It's just a dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in the library? I don't know. Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet, respect, and solitude, which they were both respecting. You need to work on your stand-up material. Don't blink. Weeping angel. Alright. Sci-fi fantasy. What the frick? What a great game, huh? Yeah, funny looking draughts pieces, though. Why is it moving? Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. The Library of Books. Dragon Ageism. The Witcher. Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. Fantastic geese and where to find them. Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. Okay. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living in the adventures of ye Darkside bailiff and his squire Dooley. Library card? How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Fantastic obit. Drowned in moonlight. Strangled by her own bra. Dr. Whom's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. Space hike. Boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to woo a Wookiee. Mass defect. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains. Blasters, 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 and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. I love these. Astro trolls. Alright. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. And I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks, that's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminium is coming off. That could be useful. Children's section? What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. How is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Okay, I kind of want to go, because there's a kid there. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Rexa. I'm here to study the strange going-ons. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. Searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. What is that? Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. Can we get it then? I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classic. Because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you notice then. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Rexa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Shall we go into the microfilm room? Ah, it's radiating energy, like Rexa said. I think that may be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Jurassic Park. Looks like I need to figure out the password. There's so many references in this game, it's unbelievable. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I need to find another way to do so. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? That's a solid question. Books. Turning duct tape into pets. Make your nether sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with, Volume 3. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective, the inspectioning. Investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Hardwood and where to find it. Turning, okay. How to do-it-yourself yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. Here's one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. DIY because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it. So your government is broken? By C. Quivar. The definitive guide to landscaping from outside to downstairs. Okay, that's I get it. Paintings. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. It looks like he's jumping. You jump too, somebody shoved the ball up your behind. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Why are these fake? Well, you can have kids painting over the books. I mean, you're not wrong. Right, let's go back to this dude here. Let's check the books first. Why your parents don't love you. Okay, wow. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Little and Big Pooh saved the day. Maybe it is your fault? Little Billy and the crushed dreams. Baby's first hangover. Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. A guide to baby safe shots. Daddy's little disappointment. Wow. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities, feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on the good side when the inevitable happens. I just love trains and trams, not monorails though. Thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. Are you okay, Dooley? Nobody, not one person needs kids to be talking like there's somebody invisible with them. Oh, you know what? I gotta... Because you have something to say in every room, right? Do you have one brown coat you wear all the time, or a wardrobe full of the same style? Not funny, bro. I don't see why we're sticking around here, detective. Couldn't have said that when I picked up the glue, no? Sometimes I feel like you don't see me as anything more than a haha sidekick. I mean, you look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Scully? X-Files? Nice. Do you think there's such a thing as megafilm? You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Letters. A, B, C. As easy as 4, 5, 6. Teddy, you look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing. A fuel master? I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. It can be good for the kid's health. Alright, let's talk to you then. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Come on, Frank, you can do better than that. Alright, so... what should we do then? This should make the button conductive. Conductive button. Let's go to plan B. Yeah, but... then what? Okay, we got an old library card. I won't have this in just yet, I may need it. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. It's hollow, more books. So I kind of want to... yeah, we need to use this. Pretty sure. Wait, hold on. Haha! Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Well, now we got this. This should work, but I need to find somebody with the skills to wire it up. I get why they're called elevators when they're going up, but shouldn't they be called descenders when going down? But what do you mean? Skills to wire it up? Yeah. Okay, do we do this then? The film is too big, it's a square peg, round hole situation. I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider mods do it again. Do it again sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burned down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at city library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep. Just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, down, left, right, BA. Konami-ko. Nice. I shouldn't have read that out loud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags for ritual meant to show the dead and walk among us. I remember this. What the? Oh. Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right. That's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay, then I'll bite. Tell me, oh, knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I, don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others? Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. Me neither. But we're gonna leave it here for today, so thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you soon. Bye!